This product spotlight video is going to be on another way you can display your treasured photos in a special way. Today we're going to talk about slate, glass, and metal. So what you see here in front of you are examples of slate. This is round, square, and rectangular. The round and the square are 6 by 6, and the rectangular is 4.5 inches wide by 8.5 inches long. All three of these come with 2 black feet that you can see popping out here in the front to support them. Right now they're still in their protective coating, so they've got a little bit of a glare on them. I'm going to pop up onto the screen 2 slates that I've made so you can see a finished product. One of them is a very old photo from the 1970s that came from a scan of, I believe, a 110 square print. So not the best starting point, but as you can see, the slate still looks really nice, and it was a nice gift for someone. But slate is a really nice choice. It's got weight to it. It's really nice. So the next thing we're going to talk about is glass. Glass is also a really nice way to display photos. Here are 2 options to have a photo on glass. This is 8 by 10, and this can be done in either portrait or landscape because it has this metal peg that only a tiny portion of it pops out on the front, which is this side, but you see the support back here. So this peg can support it either in portrait or landscape mode. And the same with the glass photo block. It is one of these self-supporting, so you can choose either a portrait orientation or a landscape photo. These get sublimated on from the back of the item. So you're looking through the glass at the photo, and they really turn out beautifully. I'm going to pop up onto the screen an example of each of these that I've done, and they just turned out great. The last option we're going to be looking at in this video is metal. So I am putting up on my display here some metal options. So for the 4 that are over here, you'll see they all have this metal groove here. And if you've seen my video on the bendable bowls, and I'll pop up a picture of those here so you can see what they look like once they're bent. Those bendable bowls have that groove in them too. So what this is this is a thick metal. You're going to sublimate on it, and then you're going to bend it to create a photo that has its built-in stand. So the part below the bend is going to be the support. So you would bend this up, and then this would be a 5 by 5 photo. So you would have a photo this size. You could have information on the back and on the stand part. This would be against the surface. These are all the same. I believe this is a 3 by 5. This is a 4 by 6. And this is an 8 by 10. So again, you sublimate on it, and then once you're done sublimating, you bend it up, and this would be the support for the rest of this photo. Now, these are really for portrait orientation. You could set them like this, and having the bent part would support it, but it would be at a 90-degree angle, which is not how most people display their photos. So just keep that in mind. And the last option here is similar. It is metal, and it has an easel stand that is attached to it after the image is sublimated on. So this can be done either landscape or portrait, and then the easel is attached. So the easel will go on whichever way you choose your portrait to be to support that. So these are some options for metal, slate, and glass display of portraits. They come out really vibrant. So if you have any questions, please leave me a comment or reach out to me and I'd be happy to answer. And let me know which of these are your favorites and what kind of content you would like to see. If there's a occasion coming up that you want to have a unique gift to give, please reach out to me and I'll help you out with that. As always, this video is lab tested and lab approved. Have a great day. Fred says hi. I just interrupted his nap. Sorry, Fred.